Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and also an update on a $1 million challenge, so please stay tuned. In the previous video we looked at estimated calculations for the special dividend and we compared calculations from different people across social media, so please refer back to the previous video for updates in terms of the calculations for the special dividend. In terms of the overall number, I think the vast majority of people did predict a number in excess of $10, so hopefully that will be true. Before we start today's stock analysis, quick update on the $1 million challenge. So if anybody's not aware, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades with a return of 3.5% per trade. So the strategy is explained in a more in-depth exclusive video, which is available once you join. Once you join, you also get access to the Discord community, which is now well in excess of 300, sharing due diligence, trading tips, buy alerts, etc. And this also gives you access to a dedicated Discord area, which includes the stock spreadsheet, leaderboard, and also an opportunity to chat and ask questions. The spreadsheet is updated weekly with vast majority of stocks low and medium risk, and we also have a leaderboard to celebrate success. So please join us on this journey, details in the description below. In today's video we're going to be looking at some important questions with regard to ticker symbol MMTLP, the special preference shares for previous holders of Torchlight Energy. So before we look at the important question for this stock, we're going to start by having a look at the chart. So if we have a look at the screen here, the stock is up in excess of 174%, probably up more than that if we consider at market open. This was trading at 1 cent. It quickly went in excess of $1, and we can see right now at time of editing it's at $1.92. So in terms of this particular stock, in the previous video we looked at the question with regard to does this stock, holding this stock, give you entitled to the dividend? The general consensus to this answer was yes. So as a quick reminder, let's have a look at the tweet here in question from John Berder, one of the insiders of Metamaterials and also the previous CEO for Torchlight Energy. So this was a question put to him on November the 18th, and the question was, can you make this clear? If anybody purchases MMTLP shares are eligible for dividend payout? And John did reply, unfortunately, yes. So the indication there, he wasn't too happy with it and the company wasn't too happy with it. And what he stated there is, this was not the design, but FINRA and a couple of BDs went around us, and no, they won't tell us who it is. So they're not claiming to be aware of who's behind this, because this was not the intention according to John, in terms of how it's played out. So there are a few questions I want to look at with regard to this stock. First question is, will you get the special dividend if you hold this special preference share through to the qualifying date? The general consensus of answers, as we've seen, is yes. So the next question I want to follow up with is, first of all, why are people not loading up on this stock if it's trading at $2? And the general consensus, as we saw in the previous video, is that the special dividend could be most likely well in excess of $10. So in my opinion, the general answer around this is, first of all, I think there is also significant amount of uncertainty. Nobody knows really what's going on. So that is one reason why you could say the price is currently $2. So people are not really sure what's going on. It is certainly seems to be an unusual situation. The second thing I think is there are some people also claiming to be potentially considering legal action in terms of this was not how it was meant to be played out. There was a statement at the beginning that you must buy on the qualifying dates in June and hold through to the final qualifying date that I think is going to come later on. It's not been announced yet. We expect it to be potentially in December. So it's generally overall the situation is a little bit confusing. So what are some of the other factors affecting buying and selling of this stock? So first of all, many people are finding it difficult to buy this stock. Certainly I'm aware in the UK it's not easy to buy this stock. Many of the mainstream brokers are saying that you can sell the stock but you can't buy the stock. So again, I'm not sure why that is the case. I'm also hearing stories and seen stories where some people, especially through Robinhood, have had their ticker symbol MMTLP sold without their permission. I think many situations in this particular case have been due to margin calls, so you need to take that up with Robinhood directly if that's the case with your shares, which may have been sold without permission. So again, I think this is a grey area, and it may be a case that you may not have a strong argument. So generally, it's not an easy stock to trade. It's also a stock that is trading on the OTC. The next question I'd like to address with regard to this stock is there going to potentially be any legal action? I certainly think this is a strong possibility. I think people who A, may have sold this stock in error, and B, people who may have lost these shares in terms of not knowing what was going on, could certainly take either individual legal action or joint legal action. So that is another factor that is causing a little bit of uncertainty in terms of people buying this stock, because one thing you need to be aware, this special preference share that you hold is not like a common stock. It's not going to continue to be trading for an indefinite period. It will at one point, once the dividend is paid, be gone, so the value will change over to zero. So that's also what you can say is a significant risk factor of buying this stock. The final question I'd like to address is, why is George not loading up and buying this stock, and why are the key insiders not loading up and buying this stock? So in my opinion, I think the key reason why this is not happening is that this could be classified as insider trading. So what that basically means is George certainly is able to buy shares in MMAT. The insiders are also certainly able to buy shares in MMAT. However, if they buy or load up in ticker symbol MMTLP, the special preference share, this certainly is very dangerous, and it's also considerably be a strong situation of insider trading. So the reason why this could be insider trading is George will have inside information with regard to where they are right now in the process of calculating the special dividend. George will also be aware in terms of a potential valuation of the special dividend. He will know what's happening going forward in terms of the land values. So the other key insiders will also know this. So if George is aware that this special dividend for us is going to be, as an example, let's say $13.65, if he loads up on ticker symbol MMTLP, then that certainly, in my opinion, would be illegal insider trading. So let's have a look at a definition of insider trading. So on the screen here, you can see an insider is a person who possesses either access to valuable non-public information about a corporation or ownership of stock equaling more than 10% of a firm's equity. This makes company directors and high-level executives insiders. So certainly, if George is loading up on this stock, then it's going to be a very dangerous situation. I don't believe he is loading up on ticker symbol MMTLP. That does not stop individual investors from loading up. You obviously, as investors, our job is to look at the situation where there is risk and reward. So we take a risk and we expect a reward. And just to finish off, I think we are getting closer and closer now to the deadline date, which is December the 28th. And one thing to remember is there is still a potential possibility of either a spin-off or an extension to the date. So certainly we haven't had any confirmed rumours of a potential sale going through or talks happening. So everything is certainly they're potentially being played close to the chest, and this is how it should be. We should not be getting rumours. We should not be getting speculation in terms of potential buyers. So hopefully this whole matter is being dealt with professionally. I'm sure many investors will not have high confidence in this, but let's give George for now the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully there will be some good news very, very soon. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.